Hi. Can I ask you a few questions? It's really quick, I promise. I just have about like 45 questions. Is that okay? Okay, if I manage to read my writing, let's start. I want you to tell me this or that. Alright, cool. Okay, so let's start. Coffee or tea? Coffee or nap? I'd say that kind of depends on the day. Sometimes you're so tired that a coffee feels like you're just gonna be hyper. Stable job or artist life? Yeah, some questions are going to be super easy, and then some questions are going to be really light and fun. Okay. Alright. City or countryside? Okay. Okay. Hot or cold drink in the summer? That's a debate I've had. There are some cultures that like to drink hot drinks and like hot tea in the summer, and some who prefer cold. Okay. Comfy clothes or dress up? It does, yeah, it does depend, you know. It's nice at home to be in comfy clothes, I guess. I like this one. Being embarrassed or trying? Like you're in a situation where you're super embarrassed to ask something, but otherwise you didn't try. Okay. I do want you to answer as honestly as possible because there is no judgment here, of course. It's really just to get to know you. Okay. Oh, this one is very serious. Save 1,000 strangers or save a loved one? Take your time, it's okay. My brother is the king of asking me the craziest, questions like this. And that was always one that he would ask me. I actually don't remember what I was saying at the time. No, I don't remember. Lightsaber or wand? Okay. Each has its perks, I'd say. I think I'd be more wand because you can do more things with the wand, right? Ooh, I like this one. Invisibility cape or almighty wand? Get the reference? Oh. Well, I don't know. Okay. fantasy or sci-fi. It can be any kind of fantasy, any kind of sci-fi. I don't know if there's multiple kinds of sci-fi. Okay. Whispers or soft speaking. Okay. You know what's really funny? I feel like old glow right now. Do you see what I mean? I don't know. I think it's the gray background or something like that. It feels like the first few years of this channel. Next. I cannot. Why did I? Oh my god! I can't read my writing. Book or audiobook? Do you prefer to read or do you prefer to listen to books? Okay, I like this one. No company or bad company. You'd be surprised. Okay. The next one is interesting. Painful truth or comforting lie. It's okay. Take all your time. Do you have an example in mind? Okay. Next slide. Morning shower or evening shower. Okay. Next. Correct your past mistakes or move on. Sometimes there are mistakes bad enough that you wish you could really turn back time, but would you? Is the thing. Sometimes our experiences can shape why we're here now. Depends on the actual mistake and experience. Okay. Video games or board games? What kind? I see. I'm not too much into board games. I don't know, I find them really boring. I comfort, or ambition? Do you see what I mean? Would you rather stay, for example, in a job, in a life where you're comfortable, everything is decent, you don't, for example, you don't earn too much money, but it's really decent and you're stable? Or there's that one dream job that is really risky to reach for, but you would do it. Okay. It really depends from people to people. Depends on the risk too, right? Okay. Hot coffee or iced coffee? I want to know, do you drink hot coffee in the summer? Because I just realized that a lot of people do. Isn't it interesting? Alright. Books or movies or TV shows? What are your favorites? Silence or noise? Like some people can't. I think I'm one of them. I don't like to do things in silence. I need some kind of background noise. But I don't think that qualifies as noise, because people like noise, like noisy music. You know, I don't know. I think I prefer the calm background noise. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, even something like white noise, you know, sometimes it's just silence. Sometimes it doesn't allow someone to focus. It's weird. Okay, watch sports or play sports? Okay. Sports or music? For some reason I feel like there was always the kind, like the kids that were doing sports and then the kids that were playing an instrument. Have you ever seen someone do both? I don't know. It's been a long time. Okay. Animals or people? That's a hard one, I know. Okay. No judgment. I swear. This kind of echoes another question. Going for it or regretting later? Is that the experiences you've had in the past, or is that what you'd like to have? That's interesting. Zombies or vampire? Yeah. Depends. I really like movies with zombies. But I love vampires. They're so glamorous. Big family or small family? It can be like kids, or it can be, you know, brothers and sisters. It's not necessarily what you had, it's what you wish you had or will have. Okay. Coffee date, cafe date, or restaurant date? Different perks. Wash dishes after eating, directly after eating, or later? Okay. Passion or money? It's the same for a lot of people. And sometimes it can be both. It can be one thing can unite both. Power or kindness? If you could choose a power, would it be communicating with animals or manipulating elements? Like fire, air, water, earth. Who wants to manipulate earth? Okay. Alright. We have cooking or baking? Or not. This or that or that. Okay. If you are rich, do you prefer being rich and spending the money, or being rich and keeping all the money? That was our last question. Now I know you much better, I think. And you're a very interesting person. I like it. I welcome you into the Clotatos. Clotatos. Thank you so much for answering all these questions. It did take a bit more of your time than I thought. But I hope it was fun, and I'll see you next time for a new video.